Hello everyone and happy Thursday to you. I am here to bring you yet another Thursday bins haul. So as I told you guys on Tuesday, I was really hoping that Ryan would possibly be able to do a Ryan Reacts to the bins haul with me today. But also as I told you on Tuesday, this is his first week back at school. There are no students yet. Mike might join me for this video. He is at school this week. There are no children, but he's doing like meetings. He's setting up his classroom. I actually helped him on Tuesday set up his classroom. I painted some chairs for him and stuff. There's a lot of different stuff going on. So he is very, very busy this week. We actually have been trying to work in going to the state fair, and that has even been kind of tricky to work out what day because there's so much stuff that he's doing. That's just unfortunately how it's gonna be for at least this week and probably next week as well, though he will be here on Sunday. But anyways, we're here to do a bins haul. He has seen this stuff and he's very excited for me about this stuff because there are some very exciting finds in this stuff. Now, if you'll remember, last week was super good. Like one of the best bins hauls I've had in forever, like so long. Good fall stuff, good brands, like it was fantastic. This haul has a lot of really good stuff too. It is hard to compare it to last week, though I will say there's one find in here that I would say is in definitely my top 10 bins finds of all time. It is very high retail, very good seasonally, and an extremely high-end brand, luxury. So I'm actually gonna say that till the end because I'm evil and I want you guys to wait till the end to see that thing. I would like to point out my shirt today. I have a Pottsfield shirt on from Over the Garden Wall, and the only reason I'd like to point that out, well, not only because I have a new Over the Garden Wall tattoo from Salem, but also because if you know, you know, and if you like this show and if you are a ghoul and ghosty, I did have a second channel video go up yesterday that does pertain to this. It was kind of an art and craft situation. So if you're interested, the second channel is always linked below. We are totally in the season where at least once a week there's a second channel video if you're interested. Otherwise, I think we should just jump into this haul. Really quick before we jump into this haul, I want to thank you guys so freaking much. We hit 20,000 subscribers over this past week, and I cannot believe it. I'm still like pinching myself. So if you'll remember, at the end of last year or beginning of this year, we did a goals for our business video, and we put out a goal of hitting 20,000 this year. And a couple months back, we hit this really like slow stage where we were not growing kind of at all, to be frank with you guys. And it was really like bringing us down quite a bit. It was kind of tough because we were like watching that goal completely slip out of our grasp. I don't really know what was going on. I know there's always a summer kind of slowdown to YouTube for some reason, but it was really like disheartening. It was pretty sad. And suddenly in the past like a month or two, we have seen kind of like more of a spike. Nothing like insane, but definitely like we're back on track. And we actually now hit the 20,000 before the end of the year. So we are actually way ahead of schedule. So I just want to thank you guys so much. Ryan and I are going to talk about this more on Sunday. I want us to talk about it together, but I just quick to show you guys I'm not like ignoring this, and I did notice. Thank you guys, all 20,000 of you, or 20,020 I think it is, for following along with us, following along with our journey and the growth of our business. Our lives have changed so much since YouTube has entered it. We have went from both being in college to owning a home together, Ryan and I having our careers figured out, having 2 dogs, just a lot of changes in life, and you guys have been there with us the whole time. So we appreciate it so much. Again, we'll talk about this more later. And actually, this is a really good time for me to put this in there too. I've heard from quite a few of you once again that for some reason YouTube unsubscribed you from us. Speaking of subscribing, like out of nowhere, I've heard other like very big YouTubers talk about how this happens, that YouTube will just kind of like default randomly unsubscribe people. So I've heard from some of you in person and in the comments that you looked and you were unsubscribed. So if you think you're subscribed, just quick check, just make sure you still are, because we don't want to miss you guys and we don't want you to miss us. So just quick check, but otherwise, to all of you, thank you so much. Now, let's get on to the haul, shall we? Enough with the sappy stuff. I did actually get quite a few shoes, which is kind of annoying because I had just finally caught up on taking pictures and listing shoes because I'm kind of a procrastinator when it comes to the shoes, the bags, the belts, the hats, the accessories. I just like, it's a whole different photography setup to take pictures of that stuff versus of course like hanger pieces. So it just takes me a little bit longer. Now, I don't have any of this listed yet, but I would say by probably Sunday at the latest, I should basically have everything listed. So let's get into the shoes first. First up is a really cute pair of boots. I'm already showing you the flaw right away. These are some velvet, like Baroque kind of embossed floral boots in this gold. They have a round block heel and they're super freaking cute. Now they do have this mark here, but it's kind of like sticky. I don't really know what it is. I think it's like sticker residue and I have not tried to get it off at all yet, and I'm very confident that I'll be able to get it basically fully off, or at least way better than this. I was already kind of like peeling or like picking some off at the bins and it was coming off really well. So I'm just gonna wipe them down and honestly they'll probably be good as new. So these are actually Coconuts by Matisse. That brand can be sold at Anthro. It can be sold at Free People. And from my very quick Googling, I think these are some Anthro boots. So of course, perfect for the season, and I love to sell Anthro. So I was happy to find those. They're a size 7.5. Another pair of boots. Now these are a very cute, trendy style of boots, having these giant like lugging on the bottom. So these are some Chelsea boots, and yes, I do have both. These are size 40, so they're a size 10. And these are some Zara boots. Now, the only thing I really do like to sell from Zara nowadays is shoes, basically, because the shoes will still sell. These actually have like Zara spelled out on the back there, and they are a newer Zara piece because that is like the newer Zara logo where the letters kind of overlap. So seasonally and stuff, I was really excited to find those too. Next up, not so seasonal, but still really adorable. We have these platform slide sandals. These are leather and they are in really, really good shape once again. So these are also a size 40, which means they're a 10. They're very trendy, very 90s, very Y2K, but they are by Vagabond, which is a pretty expensive brand of shoes. I don't know a lot about the brand. I think it can be sold at Urban Outfitters, ASOS, maybe like Nordstrom sometimes. Like they're pretty expensive. I think the retail would be like at least $150 on these. I think they're super adorable and they're in great shape. And again, this style is just so trendy that I definitely want to pick these up. Next up, we have another very trendy style of shoe. So these are some Mary Janes and they are by Doc Martens. So they're kind of like a canvas Mary Jane. There's the Doc Marten logo. It's on the back too. Anything like this, the whole Mary Jane vibe has been so in lately. It's very like, again, 90s kind of Y2K vibe. These are a size ladies 11. They're a size 43. So actually they're Ryan's shoe size if he wanted to wear these. They look a little like narrow because they are meant for women. They're called the Winona. So yeah, they're meant to be a woman's shoe, but they might fit Ryan. And last but not least for the shoes. So I had skipped these for a second, and then I was like, you know what, I should just look them up. So these are some really, really cute style boots. And the only reason I skipped them is because like they're decently dirty. Honestly, like it's really not too bad. I think I looked at them kind of quickly and just assumed that they were like a lot dirtier than they really are. But as you can see, like it's not that bad. These are by a brand called Asra. A-S-R-A. I had no clue what that was, and I was like, oh, it's probably just some like Amazon, like cheap online type situation. Once again, these are size 40. I don't know if the same girl owned like all these size 40s. They are kind of the same style. These are US 9.5. Now, Asra, I looked it up after looping back and grabbing them, and Asra is sold at like Nordstrom and very expensive stores. It also can, again, be like ASOS and Urban Outfitters and stuff, but it's expensive. ASOS and Urban Outfitters. These shoes retail for at least like $200. As for shoes, are really, really expensive. Some of their shoes are even like $300, $350. So then I was like, all right, you know what? For the fall and stuff, I'm totally gonna be picking these up. So honestly, again, they're in better shape than I had thought. Like the toes are even in good shape and stuff. I don't really know why I thought they were in such bad shape. I will say this pull-on loop is split, and I haven't decided what to do with it yet, because I could glue it, but it's not going to be very like sturdy if it was glued, and I could cut it off, but I don't want to cut it off in case somebody does want to get it fixed. So I think I'm just going to list it as is, I guess, and leave the option up to the person if they want to get that fixed. I am definitely going to clean them up quite a lot, but that should be honestly pretty easy. Once they're clean, they're in really good shape. So yeah, happy that I kind of like did some Googling and changed my mind on picking those. All right, let's get into the clothing, shall we? So first up is a skirt, a very, very like plain pencil skirt, but this is actually a cashmere blend skirt by a brand that I really don't like to sell. So it's by Kit and Ace, which is kind of like in a way, it's almost like an offspring of Lululemon. So a Lululemon exec like moved out of Lulu and created his own brand or something, and this is his brand. So it's not really related to Lulu in any way, but you could almost argue that it is. So it actually has the label in it. Like Lulu, they have really long, annoying tags that people cut out a lot, but they didn't with this. It's a size 10, 9% cashmere, or else it's like viscose and nylon. But it's really expensive. It's like more expensive than Lulu. It just doesn't, I don't know if it's just like not a well-known brand or what the deal is, but it doesn't like sell that great. But because of the retail and because like this is kind of a fall skirt, I was like, yeah, I guess I'll try it. Then we have some pretty like basic shorts. They're of course very good like fall comfort shorts. Yes, they do have both drawstrings. I need to even them out a bit. These are by Aerie and they're size medium. This is just like a quick cheap sale, I'm sure. But these are from 2022, so I thought they were like new enough, and they're good like campfire shorts. So that was kind of my thought process there. And Aerie, honestly, if it's newer, has been selling pretty good for me. Then we have a really cute Madewell top. So it's this like really nice dark purple color. It looks like there's a possible grease spot that I'm gonna have to get off in the middle. This is a Madewell size XL, so it's a great size as well. It's just like this boxy top, but this is also really recent. This is from 2020, which I consider new enough. Again, I really like the color and it's a good size. I have kind of a pile of Madewell here, so let's maybe do all those at once. Next Madewell is not really a fall piece, but it's a fall color. So it's this really nice textured tank top with this fun like bow detail to the shoulder strap. Madewell size extra small. And I'm thinking someone could put this under like a jean jacket. Somebody could put it under a cardigan. It's just a really good, once again, probably like cheap, but maybe quick sale. I think it's good for fall, again, for like layering or something. And again, it was like a newer piece. Another Madewell piece, this is a wonderful fall one. So this is Madewell size large, and this is a really cute, nice pink plaid flannel. This is women's, and I only say that because I think I have a men's one coming up. This is also, I think, pretty recent. This is from 2021, so this should do good. It's the perfect time of year to find something like this. Usually with Madewell nowadays, I do consign it. Most of these pieces were just like too good, in my opinion, to consign. So this is a Madewell large as well. Oh, and it is women's. Yeah, this is women's too. I almost thought maybe because it was a black tag that it was men's, but it's not. So this maybe was from the same person, but this is like a green flannel. It is still that really thick, nice flannel material, but it's just this like really nice evergreen color. This is so pretty. Would that look good over this? Yeah. You maybe could. That's a cute fall color combo. They're very different sizes though. So this is also newer. This one is from 2021 as well. Again, a really, really good, nice, like staple Madewell piece. And honestly, like when I go to the bins, I'm trying to get the closet staples. I'm trying to get the like good $30, $40 sale pieces. So next up is another American Eagle. Size small. I don't know why I say another, because I've only shown you an Aerie. But this, it wasn't exactly like super attention grabbing with the colorway and the pattern, I decided to look at the date on it, and this is from like late 2023, the end of 2023. So, and it has wool in it. So I thought I'd pick it up and try to maybe get, again, like a quick, possibly low dollar sale. We'll see. And let's wrap up all this American Eagle nonsense. So another American Eagle piece. These are so cute though. So these are the high rise kick boot and they're size 6. Really cute corduroy fall flared pants. I love that double button detail. I love the flared leg to them. These should do quite well. And this is the type of thing that I'm willing to pick up in the fall because it's just so seasonally appropriate. These are also from 2023, the end of 2023. So really modern, totally worth grabbing. Another very good fall piece. A lot of this is really, really good fall. So we got a Torrid piece. It's new with tags. A lot of Torrid I will consign as well, even if it's new with tags. But this was too cute. So it's a size 18 pair of pants, but these are adorable. So it's a button fly. They just aren't all buttoned, but all the buttons are there. It's like an exposed button fly. And they're like a cropped wide leg pant. I love this like this contrasted stitching. I love these front pockets. I love the fly. Let's quickly do that. I also really like this kind of like cream color where it's not necessarily white, but it's kind of like a soft light cream. I feel like that's a really good like spring, summer, and fall color, honestly. But yeah, with the buttons, adorable. Back pockets too. And of course, new with tags is just an added bonus. So I think that that pair will do really well. More good fall. We have a page piece, extra small. And this is a faux leather like shacket. It's called the like, is it like the Ariel shacket or something like that? Really, really cute. I'm not always a huge fan of faux leather, but when it's like a nicer brand with nicer faux leather, I don't hate it as much. So this is really nice. And this was actually sold at Evereve. And I haven't checked if it was sold at Anthro, but yeah, this was sold at Evereve. It originally had a belt, but I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I don't think that I would wear something like that. I don't picture someone wearing a belt with that. Like it already has buttons. I don't know. Next up, I might consign this, but I thought I'd look it up. It is a little python print dress. I was showing Ryan my haul of all this stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna consign this. And he was like, oh, well, you should look it up because of course there's gonna be like homecoming season and stuff coming up. And like senior pictures. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a good point. So it's super down. It's a size small. Super down is like a Revolve brand, but it's actually like really expensive retail. So we'll look it up. Oh, looky there. Another Madewell. Here's one more Madewell. This would be a really good senior picture dress. So it's Madewell size 6. And this is a Madewell mini dress with butterflies and flowers on it. Really, really cute print. I like the pink floral. This is also probably really modern. I thought that was really cute. I have some luck with the Madewell dresses, so sure. We will give it a shot. Next up is a new brand to be, a new Bolo. This is a men's just like shirt, just like normal. I need to wash it still, but normal kind of like stone colored shirt. It is ultra soft, and it's by a brand called Rafi or Rafi. When I grabbed it, I was like, this is just so soft. I want to look it up. It's a size large, by the way. And sure enough, it looks like their shirts are about 125 to 150 new. So this seems like a pretty good pickup. I haven't like dove deep into the research on it, but it looked pretty promising. Next up, you guys can probably honestly guess the brand just by seeing this. It's this really cute plaid virgin wool. Well, I mean, I'm guessing, but it's definitely 100% wool skirt. I love the pleating detail to it, and even this like pleating kind of look up at the top. So this is actually a vintage piece by Pendleton, like really old, nice quality Pendleton. It is missing its button on the outside to kind of like hook shut, but it does zip, so it still can keep shut. But I am gonna add a button to it that'll be really easy. There's no size or anything, I don't think. Yeah, there's no size or anything, so I'll have to do measurements, but there's no holes or anything in this. So I think this will do really good. This will be good for fall or winter, and I do really like to sell the wool vintage Pendleton stuff. More wool. And this is a Banana Republic blazer. It's funny because I actually just got this one new with tags from Stephanie in the last haul. And then I went and found one myself. It's not new with tags this time, but honestly, that's okay. This is just a unstructured wool blazer. This is a size 8, so it's a good size. And this is the long and lean style, which a lot of people really like with Banana Republic. So this should do really well. My other one, I think I just listed it last week and it at least has 2 likes already. So I think that'll do great. Also, I love that it can fit in a storage bag. Next up is really depressing. So I picked this up and I was like, oh, I'm keeping this. 100 trillion thousand %. Like, this is mine. Then I tried it on when I was hauling for Ryan and it does not fit me at all. Like, I can't even like get away with it. It does not fit me. So one of you lucky folks should snatch this and wear it for like in my honor because I really wish I could keep this. So it is Zara, which is not my favorite brand, size small, but this is a quilted, puffy, patchwork, flannel jacket shacket situation. It's super puffy. Like there's at least 2 layers here, and there might even be some stuffing kind of in between. It is a bunch of different patterns of flannel. It's super like rugged, soft, nice, like real flannel shirt feeling. It's got stitched kind of like quilting into it. This is so cute. You can be a human, alive scarecrow. I love it. This is adorable. I would love to find this honestly in my size. I would totally wear this. So again, please, somebody, if you're one of the fall girlies like me, just trust me. Like that would be so fun to have. Next up is another wonderful fall piece once again, and this is Everlane. And I always pick up Everlane, especially at the bins. Well, I always pick up Everlane at the bins, but I don't always keep it or get excited about it. It's kind of like a Madewell situation nowadays. But this is a 100% cashmere sweater. So basically any brand that I like to sell, like J. Crew and Taylor, whatever, Everlane, Madewell, if I find cashmere by them, definitely selling it myself. This needs a little bit of sweater shaving once I can find our sweater shaver, but otherwise it is not shrunk or anything. It is pillow cloud soft, so freaking nice. It is a large, so I think it's kind of like a form-fitting croppy one, almost like how I feel like a Aritzia normally is, but this is just so soft and so nice. Next up is another men's piece, and this is a really cute, nice men's piece. This isn't a brand that I pick up a ton to sell myself, but I love this style, and I think it's a newer piece. So it's this like check kind of gingham wool blazer, and I think I check basically every blazer at the bins almost, because you just never know when you're gonna find like an Isaiah one or something like that, or like Loro Piana or something. So this is Armani Collezione, which does not always do good. Actually, it like never does. And even at the Real, it usually doesn't get marked very high. This is the G-line blazer, and I can just tell by this label and everything that this is very modern. Like this is not just some old dingy one. It is a size 44, so it's not like astoundingly giant either, and I only say that because it can be really hard to sell larger size men's blazers. So I'm excited to try this. Like I could see maybe it doing good on eBay or something like that. The retail on this is probably like at least $2,000. So I'm happy to give her a shot. It's very nice. And normally I don't feel that way about that brand. Next up is a hat. Cute little fall hat. This is not a brand that I sell very often either. Honestly, a lot of times I'll give it to Debbie. It's Duluth Trading Co. But there's a little bit of wool in this. And again, of course, this is just like great for fall. You can like fold out some warm earmuffs. I'm like, if this didn't sell, I could wear this in the winter, honestly. But it's really nice. Again, I like this like quilt, like stitching detail to it. I love these colors. We'll give her a shot. Another brand I don't always sell myself, but I love this piece. So this is Lily Pulitzer. It's a size 2, and this is a really cute, almost like mesh material dress. It's definitely a mini dress. I like that it almost looks like painted, as you can see here. And if you can look close, there are actually mermaids all over the print of this dress, which I think is just adorable. I also love these little like tassel details that each side has. You could probably tie it in like a bow if you want. I don't know if this is supposed to be a swim cover dress or what the deal is, but I think it's really, really cute. So I was happy about that one. We have another blazer, but this time it is women's. This needs some sweater shaving as well. This is Lane Bryant. It's a size 12, and it is the Bryant blazer. So that is the newer Lane Bryant label. And anytime I've had the Bryant blazer, they do pretty good for me, especially with that new label. So this is like a denim blue blazer that is double breasted, which of course I love the detail of the double breasting. It's so cute. I can tell it's like really long, which is super nice. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. I'm sure it's from the past couple years. Great for the season. Great piece. I also picked up this Z Supply dress. So Z Supply, the retail honestly is pretty high. And a lot of times, I think most of the time, it is sold at Evereve. So it's not super seasonal, but it's a really stretchy, ribbed, multicolor striped dress. I think it's cute, and I think it'll do okay. Let's do my couple pair of pants, and then we are already at the point that I'm gonna be showing you my really good find super soon. So we're gonna do 2 pair of pants, we have 2 other sweaters, then we'll do the wild, crazy, spectacular, mind-blowing find. These jeans are by Joe's Jeans, which is not like a broken record, not a brand that I normally like to sell, but I love the style. So the style on these is the Charlie Flair high rise, and these are a size 25. First off, love this rivety detail to the waist. So Y2K. I love these like speckle kind of bleach detail spots to it. And these are like super long, super flared, super Y2K, super freaking cute. I think these are gonna do really, really well. Again, I don't really always like to do Joe's, but if I find a style like this that's just really good, I'm totally open to trying them. Next up is Athleta, and this is a really interesting Athleta piece. So this is an old Athleta label, but these, I kid you not, are like brand new. I think someone bought these for a vacation and never wore them. They even have Velcro in them, and you know that after like 1 or 2 wears, Velcro gets like a bunch of fuzz in the like Velcro-y part. Nothing. This is still crisp. The little year and date tag is still crisp. Sometimes this label fades. It hasn't at all. So it's size 2, and these are some flared ski pants. So freaking cute. These are like trendy, adorable ski pants that you could like wear out in a fashionable way. I love the zippers at the front. They got the little Athleta logo, the double button at the top, and all the buttons at the flared bottom. These are adorable. And honestly, looking them up, I could only find one that had ever been listed on Posh. So these are like kind of rare. I just can't believe how good a shape these are. They're from 2013, but these look like they're from 2023. They look like they're never used. Okay, so next up is another men's sweater, and this brand is gonna look pretty familiar to you. It is Rafi again. This is a size XL, so great size. I could see this being kind of a eBay piece. It's like a ribbed quarter zip, really nice. Honestly, not very pilly. Not very pilly at all. Good condition. Again, if the Rafi shirts are 150. I'm sure that this retailed really, really high. It's cotton. I don't know. I gotta do more research on it, but I'm sure it's worth a pretty penny. Our new brand of the day, Rafi. Then I really thought I hit the gold with this one. This is not the one that I've been hyping up, but I thought that I was in the money. So I did not prepare for this and look up how to pronounce this name. So I'm not gonna say it. Yigal space Azrouel. I have heard of the brand many times, and I thought that it was like really good find. This is a really nice, interesting, like cardigan coat. 100% baby alpaca. Super luxurious, fun Fair Isle print all throughout. I was like, wow, I'm gonna be rich. Little did I know that though the retail on this brand is super high, like this would probably be $1,300 something dollars, the resale value is not good. Something like this on the RealReal is like $60, and something like this on eBay is like $80. So that's that. Not to say that that's like nothing, but when you think that you found something worth so much money, and that's what ends up happening, it's a little disappointing. But anyways, let's move on to the creme de la creme, the find of the day, the piece de resistance. Guys, are you on the edge of your seat right now? Well, hold on a second, because I actually have to show you 3 more things before I show you the piece de resistance. I had 3 things in the wash currently, and I would just not show them to you, but they're kind of like 3 really good things from this bins haul. So let's quick do those. I'll go quick, I promise. The first thing was this Organic by John Patrick. I had never ever known this brand, but upon looking it up, it seems to be a really expensive brand similar to kind of like CP Shades. Even the RealReal takes it, so it's definitely a brand to know. It has really fun like batwing sleeves. And the reason that I decided to look it up and take a Google gander at it is because I found it with this. So this is a linen shirt, really nice, very like oversized big button-up shirt, and this is by CP Shades. Of course, as per usual, you can hardly read their label, and that's just always how it is, but it's shirt by CP Shades. CP Shades is a super expensive leg and look brand that is sometimes even at Free People, but it always does quite good. Ryan really loves to sell it, and I really like to sell it because he has better luck with it than me, but that's okay. And last but not least, this is why like I couldn't skip showing you guys this stuff. I found this button up. And it's Burberry, which is interesting because last week I found a Burberry button-up as well. So this is like a yellow plaid shirt. And actually, Ryan really wants to keep this. So I'm going to let him hold on to it for a while and try it on and stuff. So it might not be listed for a while, or it might not ever be listed. But I had to show you guys because, of course, like this is a really fantastic bins find to find Burberry in the bins. Okay. Let's go back now. Jack, what was that last thing you found again? And it is a brand that I have maybe found once. Yes, I have. But it was just cotton and it was like not that great. So this is a cashmere quarter zip men's sweater. 100% cashmere. No holes. Just a little bit of pilliness, but nothing too bad. It'll take me like 10 seconds to fix this up. Soft, so nice cashmere. And it is by the brand Loro Piana. Full mainline, no collaborations, Loro Piana. When I tell you guys the most expensive brands in my mind, Loro Piana is always on the list. I always say it's the Row, Chanel Hermes, Loro Piana, and Brunello Cucinelli. Those are kind of what I consider to be like the top tier most expensive brands. So when I freaking saw this label, I like yelped, ran over to my cart, and like punched this sweater down into the bottom under everything, because I found this around when I was leaving. Like my cart was already kind of full, so I put this thing as deep in the cart as possible. I didn't want anyone to see that I found it. I didn't say anything to anybody. I was like, no. This retails, I believe, for about $1,500. It's still on their website, on Nordstrom, all over the place. The RealReal marks Loro Piana so well. You can resell it for super high. I would say I'm probably gonna list this for around $500, which for like a $2 bins find is insane. So it is called the Roadster Pull, like the Roadster Pullover. This is a size 52, so I don't or 56 actually. I need to look it up. I have a feeling it's like an extra large, because it was with that Rafi quarter zip, so it's probably a men's extra large. But guys, this is amazing, stunning, fantastic. I should honestly, I'm gonna put this on just so I can say I've tried on a Loro Piana sweater before. I could keep this, but I do really like to earn money for my job, so I shouldn't. Also, I don't think I'm this guy. I look like an investor bro, like a tech bro. Here's me. Oh my gosh, here's me if I actually became an accountant, like a corporate accountant versus a reseller. Instead of just sitting here with goofy pumpkin t-shirts, I'd be sitting here like, yeah, this is so soft. This is so, but it's not itchy at all. Like this is fantastic. This is really nice. This is super nice. It's really, really big on me. Yeah, I wear like a small, so this is like quite large. Anyways, isn't that crazy? Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that amazing? So yeah, that's my bins haul. This was the last thing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite few things were that I found. I think this is a pretty like solid haul. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, like I said, Ryan will be back with me on Sunday for a regular What Sold Sunday. Otherwise, I will see you guys when you choose to see me. I will be on the second channel tomorrow. I was on the second channel yesterday and I was over here on Tuesday. I'm kind of everywhere all the time when it comes to the fall. But otherwise, I will see you when you choose to see me. Goodbye.